Hi, how y'all doing? This is Joanna here with a Tuesday video. Oh my god, why is it doing this? Why the fuck are you gonna put like the fucking stupid log above my? Oh come on, there we go. I literally just can't handle life right now. Um, no small part due to the fact that that's what SSI is still being a dick. Oh my god, this is like slow as shit. Like great, fucking awesome. On the Saints, like, and I actually expect to be losing because, you know, not because I'm good, not because I'm Nostradamus, but because that's my lot in life. Because of course he can't make the tackle and fucking break it, or whatever. Like, I'm so frustrated with the whole situation with the stimulus. It's so frustrating. It's so bullshit. And like, oh, we're trying our best. Then get another job because your job sucks. Like I can't even like focus on positives like that for that long. It's weird. I'm like all the time, all the time with the stupidity of like people fucking getting jobs they can't actually handle. Ugh, my life is so fucking mad. Like I'm so mad at the damn government right now with that bullshit. Like, look, you can give people a stimulus. I don't have to be first in line. God damn it. Uh, I don't like I don't like this shit. I don't like the whole bullshit. Oh, you can only they they cap how many times you could log in to get your payment. How stupid is that? You know, like that is the dumbest. And they don't tell you when it resets. Only 24 hours, 24 hours. Like what the hell, man? Like you fucking get people like me. We're gonna check it multiple times. Oh, so mad. And then like, oh, you know, like fuck, I got no money. I got the housing authority coming on Tuesday. Technically, the day this goes up. At the time this goes up, so they're having fun. Like they're so ridiculous, and I can't handle that. Like barely. Oh God. I like first out of F's to give, right? Be honest, like it's not like I mean giving up a touchdown here that would suck, but it's just like one of those things I don't really care. I'm like, to be honest with you, I'm almost like just net the ball and get it over with. Seattle, I'm like that, but I'm also like aware of like this is like a game. But like with like SSI and shit like that, it's not a game. That's what I'm gonna use to pay some bills. Like it should be unless he drops it, because I called the wrong defense there. I got fooled. What can I say? You know. Hey, just because I expect them to score and they're a better team than me doesn't mean I still can't get mad. Yeah, actually, this game is really cool, but it's like, I mean, you know, I'm still really upset with the government. I still can't get that out of my head. Like, this is like my life. Living like this is like really scaring me because it's like I'm about ready to say shit, to not even, say things that are good. Not even good, just like be like really mean to them. Be like, poor John, poor Sean. Be like that guy that just goes, oh, you want this lifeboat? We're just gonna roll the other way. And like, I mean, I fucking hate that because that's such a dick move. But at the same time, don't promise things you can't do. Can't keep it, don't promise it. Like it goes like this with IRS and SSA. They are so. The reason I say this doesn't fall on anyone particularly, you know, is because like to just say like the whole thing is like one person's fault. It's really a group of people's, you know. You know, it's really a group of people's fault. It's one of those things where I'm like, of course, you got to give it to the taxpayers first. They want those votes, but I mean, like, god damn, why the fuck you got it? Like, it's really like SSA apparently, because IRS is like asking for information. SSA because they got appointed by Trump. Seems to me, like in my opinion, that they just don't want to help, which is fucking asinine. You're the Social Security. The whole point of the program is to help people that can't get off the mat. You know what I mean? And that people just keep us down. It is ridiculous. Like it's insane. I mean, like there's like you know. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Well, the funny thing is, I'm actually laughing because I'm like, at least I'm not saying really crazy things. Positives, right? You gotta give myself some credit. Like, there's some things that are definitely third rail that I could say. Oh my god, like the weird thing was, I have like some things are like third rail, and you're just like, I can't say that because that's too private. Other things are like, other things you don't want to say. You know, I was like, today I was like, I hit the both of them today. I was like, wait a minute, I'm making a video at like 3 in the morning. I'm not having a bad time, but I'm not having a great time. I'm playing as the Pirates, and I said some stuff. I'm like, oh, that's too private. We can't have that, you know. And I was like laughing because that's such a like a fuck freaking messed up thing to say. Like not messed up like in like, oh, I'm gonna screw with some guy or something. And I'm just like, okay, don't talk about the video just skipping a beat. Don't talk about why that was allowed to be in the program. You know, I'm like trying to tell myself, I'm like, I'm at that point. Usually stuff like that, split second, and I can't even handle it today. I'm like, today, last night and today, oh my god, I've had the shortest fuse. You know, yeah, it's so annoying to me because it's like it's getting in the way of my actual fucking life. You know. Uh, well, at least we're at 10 minutes here. Like of anything at this point, I'm about ready to go to bed. I'm tired of stupid crap happening to me, you know. Like I can't, you know, handle some of this. Some of it is like I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have a tough time. But other times it's like, yep, this is gonna be a shit day. I mean, it's already been a shit day. Like sometimes shit comes to you and it's just like, and then sometimes you're just such a bad mood. It's like, oh, nothing ain't gonna help me, you know. And that's why I feel like I'm in a weird spot because on one end, the things that have been happening to me are bad, right? Not getting social, not getting a freaking payment like you know ASAP. That should have been the first thing. Not because I'm biased to help me. I'm biased, you know, basically because I'm on disability. I'm on a lot of things. We should technically, by default, get those payments first, whether we pay taxes or not, because it's like you don't kick a person in a wheelchair down, kind of thing. So, yeah, that's my philosophy. Whatever. Um, but okay, we're not using the basketball right now. Go to the lighter one, the one that if it hits the TV, it more likely ain't gonna fall over. But yeah, see, that's like one of those things where I'm like trying to basically explain. Sometimes you have like things that happen to you, and then there's things that happen in you. You know, where like I'm getting so mad, so frustrated, I don't even want to talk. I I've been dancing around doing shit all day, dancing around like in the weirdest way. I cook dinner. I mean, I'm not. I've done things, fought through it, but you know, at the end of the day, that's what I'm getting at. Sometimes you got to fight through it and just relax, you know. But other times you got to be like the dog. You got to be like, I got to get through this. I got to get through this. I got to get through the rest of the month. I got to get some money so I can go to Walmart for them to spray my apartment. That's actually the stuff I'm gonna do probably right after this. Because at this point I'm like, don't say anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Please just get to the minimum. Yeah, like I'm just and the other thing is like the weird thing is I can't be mad at the team right now because to be honest with you, I've actually gutted this team. I've traded guys and tried to get more picks because you know we're not getting Drew Brees just yet. So yeah, I'm trying to bounce it back to the inside. I'm not getting real good here. I'm also using the keyboard for those of you who don't know, which is like the worst kind of way to control a guy. I mean, let me honest with you, 4 yard, 3 yard gain, okay, whatever, we don't care. But and also like I traded away everybody. I traded away Aaron Brooks, who was decent, not a good quarterback, but definitely the 500 kind of quarterback that you want for Joey Harrington. The only reason I made the trade was because I was like, okay, so if we're gonna get a downgrade at quarterback, let's get picks. Like let's. It wasn't really a. It wasn't like a trade like I wanted Joey Harrington. I wanted Detroit's picks so bad. I was like, you know what I mean? That like, okay, we don't care what Joey Harrington is. If he works, he works. If he don't, he don't. Uh, I don't want to do a fullback dive. I don't like that. Yeah, I like these. I don't know. I'm a mix on these uniforms. I actually like the Saints colors because if there's other teams' colors wouldn't work like this, but at the same time, the gold is kind of distracting. I'm like, oh, I don't know. It looks kind of looks like if they actually added some shoulder tops like the Titans used to have and stuff like that, that would work. But they didn't do that. They just went, I guess, cheap route. I don't even want to say cheap route. That doesn't really like you can't put too much on looks, but yeah, this team is garbage. Again, I purposely took all the good players off the team on offense. I don't even know about defense, but definitely offense. Why? Because I wanted to rebuild. I know this team was nothing before Drew Brees, so it was kind of like one of those things. It was actually a happy accident. I didn't pick this team thinking of Drew Brees. I picked it because I'm like, garbage teams in 2000s, early 2000s, when Drew Brees was still in San Diego, basically. Yeah, Saints. All right, so we're at the minimum. We could actually stop here if we wanted to, but I don't really want to do that just yet. I got some things I got to do in my apartment. I'm like, Some of it is like cleaning up. Like, oh, I vacuumed something. Okay, you got to clean up, make sure the tool gets put back in the box. Again, we're kind of running with a really bad team, so I don't really care. This might be a one and done. 'Cause I'm like, I'm not out of Fox, but I am out of like, you know, I don't know. I'm out of something. Oh, and one of the things I've learned is don't start teams unless you know what the quarterback situation is. Because when I did Baltimore, I'm like, Kyle Bowler was a young quarterback at this time, but then I looked at his rating, he's a 74. Okay, so full disclosure, why I say Aaron Brooks was above average at this point, he was an 87. Bowler was a 74. That's garbage. That's like that team should not have even beaten Cleveland. With that being said, I don't really know. I'm just here. Probably gonna stop recording because I'm just like, yeah, let's do it, right? Because I'm not playing. I don't like I don't like putting myself in more positions to be failed. So, thank you. Goodbye.